guys. My friend talking about, so you're not supposed to be studying. Yes, I am, bro. I got a test tomorrow. This is like, I just painted my nails, so I can't mess them up. I don't think people scroll through lives like they do on TikTok. So, hello, this is Yuli. Hi, Yuli. Maybe Yuli, 975. I'm being quiet because people are sleeping right now. I'm not home. I gotta be quiet. Oh my god, are you like studying for something? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm supposed to be, and I just can't. My brain just don't want to focus. Oh my god, I'm so tired. That's really why. I'm so tired, and I could say that over and over again. It's not going to change nothing. Look at my nails. OPI. It looks just like it do in the bottle. Isn't that crazy? I will do a top coat tomorrow. Guys, you don't even understand. She's lying. She did not upload it, bro. She did not upload it. I'm trying not to get loud here. Radiology, positioning terms. Mm. Oh no, she did. She posted it. She posted my study guide, my PowerPoint. My PowerPoint. He's saying I'm so sorry to me. Apologizing to me because he sees how much I have to study, bro. I know. I know I don't get no break. This is why my brain is mush. I'm exhausted. It's not even funny, bro. Lateral decubitus. So you're talking about know the spelling. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Mm, mm. Hi, hi harps. Hi harps. You get a shout out. Yes, you can get a shout out. Yes, yes, yes. Of course. Of course you can. Of course you can get a shout out. Of course. Oh my god, Nicholas. Of course you can get a shout out. 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 Well, I try not to. Guys, college is worth it, okay? College is worth it. It's so worth it. You get an education. It's so worth it. It's so worth it, okay? It's so worth it. Remember that, okay? Remember that. I haven't uploaded a video in maybe 2 weeks. But you guys should go watch them. Come on, bro. What are you doing? I like real life. Like, my brain is just not. My brain is not here right now. I'm struggling. What are the 3 steps used to evaluate a film's quality? And explain how you make the quality assessment. Let me go back to this canvas and make sure she didn't mark me off for that. Oh my god. Watch me tweak on live. Live action. Alyssa loses her mind. Live action. A live studio audience, by the way. Number 5, density of the image. Make sure you can differentiate the image's detail. Make sure the focal point is centered in collimation. Appropriate markers and that the film is properly identified. God, if your brain is not here, then where is it at? In the air. Please donate to the United Go YIM College Fund. I'm the college fund that's being donated to. You're what's up, Kofi? Hi, Sinbury. There's a lot more people on here than I expected. Hi. Watch me try not to lose my mind. Density is for how dark the image is. Sharpness is the detail of the image. And density, detail, oh, and contrast. Contrast is can you differentiate the structures. Are you going to get it back? My brain, yeah, it's already back. Why'd you choose that color for your nails? Because it's cool. It's like a foily blue. Stop sidetracking me, bro. Should I give myself that? Yes. What to do? What to do if the image is too dark? Guys, if the image is too dark, right? What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to, if the image is too dark, you're going to raise, no, you're going to lower your MAs or your KVPs. Yep, decrease the KVPs or the MAs. I'll give myself that. Over penetration causes image to be too dark. Yes, true, right? I give myself that. The focal point is the point on the radiograph that the collimation window is centering on. Can you flip? Can you flip? Oh, it's not on. Should be centered. Okay, sure. The matrix. What? The lines and it might be the lines and the columns in the image. The combination of rows and columns. I don't think she's gonna put that on the quiz. I've been in college for 3 years now. Well, 2023. No, 2020, 2023, 24, 25. I took like a gap year, so like 3 years. Yes, I have. I'm technically a freshman in my major. It's only 2 years, so it's like freshman, senior, boom. Pixel, the smallest unit of the matrix. Image noise, interference in the image production. Random variations of gray in the radiograph. So image noise is random variations of gray in the radiograph. You get that? Are you guys paying attention, bro? Because I'm gonna quiz you on this, so you better be paying attention. You better be paying attention. Image noise is what is image noise? It's varying degrees of gray in an image. Random varieties of gray in an image. Yeah, random variations of gray in a radiograph. I'm not giving myself that. Quantum noise. I'm declared. Oh my god, I'm already in my program. Oh my god. Study radiology. Quantum noise is random distributions of electrons striking the image receptor. So quantum noise has to do with random distributions of electrons hitting the image receptor. Random distributions of electrons hitting the image receptor. Random distributions of electrons hitting the image receptor.
I'm not giving myself that though. Dosage creep is when you try to raise the MAs and the KVPs to get a higher detail, but you're increasing exposure for everybody. Increase exposure in attempt to reduce image noise to get a higher detailed picture. Ooh, am I allowed to play music on here? Or will I get copyright? I think YouTube don't play that, so let's not put music on. I was watching 6ix9ine's interview with Vlad. He just talk a lot. What role does the pixel play in producing the image produced? The pixels. What role does the image? What role does the pixel play in producing the image produced? The more pixels you have, the higher detail the image. The more pixels you have, the more resolution you have. The more resolution you have, the more detail is captured. Is that what this is about? Yeah, I'll give myself that. How can you minimize quantum noise? And what is the disadvantage of it? You can minimize quantum noise, which is electrons inter electron distribution reaching the image receptor, interfering with the image receptor. I have to go back to that one. That has to do with electrons hitting the image receptor, and it causes quantum noise. You can reduce that by increasing your KVPs or your MAs. KVP is penetration, MAs is density of the image. Either way, you're going to get MIT? No. Either way, what's going to happen is you're going to cause dosage creep, which is increased exposure. I'll give myself that. My phone soon dead and gone. Advantages of digital radiography. Digital radiography, you don't have to have a separate image producing unit. It's easier to communicate. And that's the only two that I know of. Have algorithms that can correct errors. That's a very important one. No separate cassette and image processors needed. Ease of communications and retrieval. So, what are the three advantages to digital radiography? One, you have algorithms that can correct errors. Two, there's no needed separate cassette or image processor units needed. And three, ease of communication through Diacom and digital internet accessible. Oof. I need to go review that. How are you formulas? Horrible. And a good thing I don't need to know them anymore right now. When I get to pharmacology, they're going to come back. There's only 3 that I didn't know out of 9. But that means something feels like it's missing though. Something feels like it's missing. Did you know it's my birthday tomorrow? Did you know that? Did you know that that says happy birthday? Describe a computer Describe a computer radiography system. Oh my god, I can't talk. Describe a computer radiograph system and how it compares to film cassette radiographs. Thank you. I am so tired. Okay. Describe a computer radiography system. Computer radiograph system. I don't know how to describe that. I think it's the same electron capturing, but it just goes straight to the computer. I don't know. Both require cassette and intensifying screen. A CR computer radiography system has a screen made from photostimulable phosphors that is located within the bucket tray or on the tabletop. Okay, so they both require a cassette. But I thought computer radiography doesn't need a separate unit. Cassette and intensifying screen. Has a screen made of photostimulable phosphors. I really don't think she's going to test on that. I really think she's going to ask about the requirements for BV and VD and thoracic sternal recumbency. Dude, I'm like, how many different fields are you engaging? I'm in all fields of reality. I engage with all of them all at once, all the time. Imaging plate must be processed ASAP because electrons won't be retained. Yeah, I already knew that. Digital radiography versus computer radiology. Digital radiology has algorithms where you can correct errors. Diacom and AACOM, is it? It is a lot. Digital radiography versus computer radiology. Are they not the same thing? Yeah, computerized radiography and digital radiography. What? Digital doesn't require separate imaging processor. So computer radiology does. Okay, we're still gonna put that because now I'm making the connection. The two types of digital radiography, indirect and direct. Yeah. How to differentiate between the two. One uses a film transitor. Indirect system uses either a charge coupled device. Indirect, oh, so indirect has something that is converted to light energy. PAC program. So is it Diacom and PAC? PAC, picture accessing program. Oh, picture archiving communication system. What is the pack used for? To share images? No, it's the programming, or it's the program used to share radiographs, processes, procedures, and technology required to create, distribute, and archive digital images. I didn't get it. Diacom, digital information, computer, order, MAM, digital imaging and communications in medicine. Digital imaging and communications in medicine. Still learning. What is the Diacom used for? To share radiographs. Contain all the ID and information of a patient on file. Sure. Minimum view required for thoracic. 2 minimum. Focus on the most important. I know. I already know that. Quizlet has a feature where you can swipe what you know and what you don't know. I'm going to study all of what I don't know. Again. Positioning criteria. I only have the positioning criteria for. Shit, I don't even know. I look tired, bro. I just look tired. I think my nails are dry enough to where I can put up my hair. I think so. I think so. Let's use the poke test. It's still denting, so it's not fully dry, but it's dry enough to where I can use my hands like normal. My tattoo is so itchy. I'm so tired. Oh my god. I only did lateral, so you extend the limbs forward. foam pads under the sternum. Just the criteria and nothing else. You're focusing on the heart, lungs, and sometimes the trachea. Separate, departmentalize subsections, and step back and explore the visuals and how they all connect. The most important thing is to make sure you get the needed rest after you do. And clarity, I do get it. The part that I'm missing is the rest. There is no rest. Your clarity will go through the roof. Okay, so separate, departmentalize, and then step back and explore the visuals. I'm supposed to try and go to bed before 12. Right now, I'm just separating what I do know, what I don't know. And when I go home, I can get the whiteboard that I'm supposed to have here, but I don't have it at this house. So when I go home, I can draw it out. But I also have paper right here for that reason. I'm so exhausted though, in every sense of the word. That I can draw. The beam focuses on the heart and the lungs and the trachea, sometimes the thyroid. Collimation procedures, there's 4 of them. Within the thoracic inlet, the spinous process of the vertebrae, the last rib, and the sternum bone. Cranial border is the thoracic inlet. Caudal border is the thoracic vertebrae. Dorsal spinous process of the vertebrae. Ventral border is the xiphoid. I know that, but I'm going to start. Image should be taken at peak inspiration to get the most contrast. Yeah. DV view, dorsal ventral view, is primarily for, listen to your body's letting you know. I know, but it's like listen to my body or my grade. It's not like I didn't put together this quiz like earlier this week, so this stuff is still in here. It's just not going to be the grade that I want it to be, if that makes sense. My body is very tired. Like I'm just telling the way that I'm speaking. Like my words are stumbling. Like, are you a professor or something? Or are you just a college student? Which one? Because you know ball. Dorsal ventral view is primarily for the lungs. Oh my God, no, dorsal ventral. Why would that be for the heart? Dorsal ventral view, we're going through. That doesn't make sense to me. Okay, whatever. Ventral dorsal view is primarily the lungs. That doesn't make sense to me. But okay. But okay. When lungs, you should always do both sides. When do we use lateral decubitus? Decubitus. Decubitus. Lateral decubitus is for when the patient would be compromised in stand or laying lateral or dorsal ventral. So we hold up the screen. I don't understand what she would want us to spell though. Like lateral decubitus, thoracic inlet, thoracic inlet. Oh, when we suspect pneumothorax or pleural effusion. How to check for rotation if the bones are overlapping or not. Image noise is random variations of gray within the radiograph. Yep, I got that one. Quantum noise, you've got this. Get your rest. I know, I'm gonna try. I'm gonna finish this, then go home and pull out the whiteboard before I go to bed because my body really needs sleep. And my birthday's tomorrow. Did you know that? Did you know that? Honestly, bro, I should probably just close this out. Well, let's write down the things first before I completely close it out. I need to know, review the website. I can do that tomorrow when I wake up. Review website tomorrow morning. Criteria for lateral, we got it, but also DV and VD. I also need to make sure that I can spell positioning terms and what else am I missing? My tattoo is so itchy. So itchy. It's gonna feel good in the shower. Quantum noise is the varying electrons or electrons. She usually does it multiple choice, which is really good for me. But quantum noise is when there are electrons hitting the image receptor. Yeah, electrons striking the image receptor. Random electrons. I'll give myself it, but I'll still start it. Advantages. Let's start all of the ones that I am knowing, but I had to put them in the still learning box. Advantages of digital radiography. Oh my god, it's just so bad. Okay. Advantages of digital radiography. One, you don't need a separate cassette or imaging processing unit. Two, ease of communications. And three, you have algorithms where you can edit and make corrections to the contrast of the image. Still, I got that actually. I got that. Describe a computer radiography system and how it compares to cassette radiographs. Computer radiography systems still need a separate cassette, just like film cassette radiographs. Except one just is this one you have to process it right away because it doesn't stay. And that's all I remember. Both require cassette and intensifying screen. CR has a screen made from photostimulable phosphors. So it's the photostimular phosphors that make it different. We'll put that in still learning. When it comes time, young lady, blow it out. I know you can and will. Be blessed. Shalom. You're so sweet, bro. Thank you. It actually helped me lock in. I owe this passing grade to you. Digital radiography versus computer radiography. Digital radiography does need a separate imaging processing unit. Computer radiography, radiology does. Yeah. How to differentiate between the two. Again, both types are differentiated. I'm just going to give myself that one. PAC is hack program. Picture archiving communication system. Picture archiving communication system. What is the PAC used for? It's the program, or it's the technology processes and procedures required to create, distribute, and archive digital images. I don't think I need to know all that, but I'll still put it in there. DICOM, digital digital interface communicate, no, digital intercommunications in medicine, digital information communications of medicine, digital imaging and communications in medicine. It's DICOM and PAC. Beam focuses, the collimation is on the heart, lungs, thyroid, and sometimes the trachea. Collimation procedures. Thoracic inlet is the cranial border. Caudal border is the thoracic ribs. Dorsal is the spinous process of the vertebrae. Ventral is the sternum. D view, DV view, dorsal ventral is primary the heart. When do we use lateral decubitus? When we suspect pleural effusion or pneumothorax. I need to listen to my body. My body's saying, forget this and let's go to sleep. That is what my body is saying. All right, peace. I'm out.